training video for PsGIFFL. This is going to give you a chance to use pictures off the internet, different size pictures off the internet, or pictures that you already have on your computer. So you're going to the internet and downloading them. You can see I've got a folder here with the images that I've downloaded that I want to create an animated GIF with. We're going to use Photoshop for this. So your first task on the assignment is to go get the images that you want to create an animated GIF. Make sure they're school appropriate. I've got a mix of superhero and Disneyland, holiday Disneyland pictures that I'm going to create a GIF of. The number is up to you. In this example, I'm going to do a 3, but you could do 4, 5, 6, whatever you want. It's the same procedure, okay? What's the skill here is how to use Photoshop to create an animated GIF using just images, okay? So I'm going to go to Photoshop, and you probably have your timeline window on, which is fine because you have the check here next to timeline. If you click it again, see it goes away, but you want to keep it because we need the timeline for what we're doing. And we want to import these images as layers. So to do that, there's a new thing in Photoshop for you. To do that, you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Scripts, File, Scripts, and then go down to Load Files into Stack of layers, okay? So load files into stack. So we went to File, Scripts, Load Files into Stack, click that. And now this Load Layers window pops up, and we want to browse to wherever your pictures are at, wherever you downloaded your pictures. And I showed you that I had them in a folder that I called PsGIFFL. You can do that, or you could have them in other places. But do it all together, okay? Browse to these different pictures together. So I can grab this this one here, this Ultimate, and I click Open. I could do more than one at a time. And I could browse to different places, but you need to get this stack of images just once here. Otherwise, you have to do it over again from scratch, okay? So go to Browse, go get another one. Let's get that one. And let's also hold the Shift key down and get that one. And maybe, oops, no. We're going to hold down the Command key. So let's go with that and with that. And let's get Justice League right there. Okay, click those, open those. So I've got 4, okay? So I'm going to actually remove one of these because I just want 3. But you can have as many as you want, okay? As many as you want. This example is just for 3. Okay, I'm going to click OK now. Okay. And as you see, I've got my 3 layers here, and they're quite a bit different in sizes. So that's what we're going to do here. That's the example I want to give you. So let me do a Command 0 so we can see everything. You can see my regular images, but then I have a high resolution image here. But that's fine. What I'm going to do is just resize each of these layers to where they're about the same size. Okay. And my orientation is also going to be off. That's okay. It's whatever it is. It's just for the example. All right. Also for the view, I'm under this Essentials view here. So you should be under Essentials as well. Make sure you can find your layers. All right. So I'm going to go to the first layer on the top here. I'm going to do a Command T. Oh. No, I'm not. Let me cancel that. Yeah, I'm going to do a Command T. Okay. And I'm going to hold the Shift key down. And I'm going to reduce the size of this right about there. Okay. Click the check. I'm going to turn the eye off now. Here. Turn that off so I don't have to see that guy anymore. Okay, and I'm going to go now and click on this next one and do a Command T. And I'm going to get that one. Actually, I'm going to hold the Shift key down and I'm going to make that. And get that one to this right about there. Click the check. Turn that one off. Go to the Haunted Mansion. Do a Command T. And on that one, I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. Alright, turn them all back on. And now let's take a look at it. I want to do a crop here in just a second, but I'm going to go and make this middle guy here, this middle guy, Command to make that one a little bit bigger. Hold the Shift key down. Maybe something like that. I want to get most of Spidey in there. Click the check there. Now I'm just going to simply go over to the crop tool. So once I've resized them all to about the same size, and I've got this interesting checkerboard in the back, I just want to crop everything down. So I'm going to click on the crop tool, and I'm going to kind of grab that bottom right corner, and I'm just going to come in here and do a crop. You decide where the crop should be. Click the check. And now, if I turn off each layer, I still have this emptiness over here. So I'm going to fix that. Do a Command T on this one. Hold the Shift key down. And don't worry about getting rid of this extra stuff. That's fine. Click the check. There we go. So now these will fit. Okay, and I'll have an interesting one with that PNG file, right? Okay, so now I'm ready to turn this into an animated GIF. So I've got my images, originally all different sizes, now Command T'd and cropped to match. You got to play with this a little bit. And now I want to go in here and turn this into an animated GIF. So I'm going to click here as Create Frame Animation, right? Click this button. Then I want to go over here, and I'm going to click there, and I'm going to make frames from layers because I want the frames to be the layers. So there's my 3 layers, and I want to now I'm back over here, okay, and I want to change these to 1 second each. You decide the time, but don't go too quick. Make it so people can see. 1 second each, okay, and I can go ahead and click play. You can see what it's going to do. Okay. Turn that off. And I want to make sure it says forever here. And that's pretty much it. Now I'm ready to export this as an animated GIF. Let me do a Command 0 too. Just so you can see it better. All right. Click play. Okay, so I'm going to go File, Save As. Now we need to save it. So File, Save As. And we want to make sure we're putting this in our Documents folder, right? So whatever view you have into your Documents folder. In this case, inside of my Documents folder, I've got this PsGIFF. And we're going to call this PsGIFF. And we're going to keep it as a Photoshop document. The format is Photoshop. Click Save. So we can always go back to it and change it if we need to. And now I'm ready to export it. So I'm going to go File, Export, Save for Web Legacy, same place we've been going. Want to make sure that this becomes an animated GIF. So it's GIF 128 dithered is fine out of the top choice here. Transparency, turn it off. Okay, so we have the image filled with white. If there's nothing there, we want to make sure this says forever. You can see the resolution of this. And let's set the width of this to, for our web page, 500. Okay, just whatever it is, make it 500. If you're a little bit below or a little above, that's fine, it's 500. And I'll click Save. And it's going to go into my documents, right? It's going to be a GIF file, so click Save. All right, so there. Now, I'm going to go to my Wix page, and I'm going to go to my animation page in my Wix website, and I'm going to upload PS. So what did I put it under here, right? PsGIFFL, PsGIFFL .gif. There it is. Okay, PsGIFFL.gif, and I want to load that into or upload that to my animation page labeled PsGIFFL. Okay, and then you're done. Good job.